Welcome to the Buddhism in Daily Life channel, where we share profound philosophies to help you live a fuller and more peaceful life as you age. In today's video, we will explore the story of Mr. Michael, a 75-year-old man who has experienced many ups and downs in life. He will share things that, if he had known them earlier, could have made his life very different. Let's listen to the 6 valuable pieces of advice he wishes he had known at the age of 50. Lessons drawn from real-life experiences that help us live healthier, happier, and more meaningful lives. If you find this content helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and support our channel so we can continue bringing valuable insights to everyone. 1. Money brings security, not happiness. At age 50, many of us often think that earning and spending money are expressions of success and happiness. Michael was once like that too. At the peak of his career, he earned a lot of money and didn't hesitate to spend it on luxurious things: new cars, expensive clothes, and lavish dinners at restaurants. He believed he deserved all of it because he had worked very hard to achieve it. But now, at 75, Michael realizes that money does not bring true happiness. What matters more is financial security. He shares that if he could go back to age 50, he would not spend money so recklessly. He would save more, at least 10% of his income each month, because he realized that financial security brings peace of mind, something that no luxury item can replace. Having some savings helps you face life's challenges more confidently and provides a sense of reassurance that spending cannot bring. Michael emphasizes that building a solid financial foundation is not about accumulating wealth, but preparing for a life free from financial worries in the future. At age 50, we still have plenty of time to save and invest. He recommends starting by saving a portion of your income regularly and allowing that money to grow over time. Gradual accumulation with compound interest will create a financial safety net as you age. In addition to saving, Michael encourages everyone to learn about financial management and investment. At age 50, you still have time to learn about long-term investing, retirement planning, and smart asset management. He advises not to let others decide your financial future. Take control and know exactly what you are doing. A big lesson that Michael learned is that true wealth does not lie in material possessions, but in peace of mind when you know your finances are stable. He recounts that when reflecting on his most treasured memories, they did not come from luxury cars or extravagant meals, but from simple moments with family and friends. Those moments are what truly matter most in life. Finally, Michael advises everyone to invest in financial security starting now. Don't wait until it's too late to realize that financial security is much more important than spending to satisfy immediate desires. View money as a tool, not an end goal. Money can bring you freedom and peace in the future if you know how to manage and use it wisely. 2. Sleep is the best medicine. When we are young, especially in our 50s, many of us tend to overlook sleep. We often think we can work a few extra hours at night or watch another movie without it having a significant impact. I used to think that way too. Michael recounts that he often stayed up late to work or relax, thinking he could make up for it on the weekends. However, he ultimately paid a heavy price. At 75, Michael realizes that sleep is not just rest. It's when our bodies recover and our minds rejuvenate. Prolonged sleep deprivation has harmed his health, both physically and mentally. The health issues he faces, such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, and memory decline, could have been prevented or at least minimized if he had valued sleep earlier. Michael shares that if he could go back, he would establish a scientific sleep routine, sleeping at least 7 hours each night, turning off all electronic devices before bedtime, and making his bedroom a quiet place to easily fall into deep sleep. He also advises those who have sleep issues like insomnia or loud snoring to seek solutions early, as these could be signs of more serious health problems. Sleep is not just wasted time. It's when our bodies regenerate, our minds organize memories, and our immune systems are strengthened. We must cherish sleep, as it is one of the most important foundations for maintaining health and happiness later in life. 3. Be careful of those who drain your energy. As we enter our 50s, an important aspect that many overlook is the quality of the relationships around us. Michael recalls that in his middle age, he took pride in the number of friends, colleagues, and neighbors he had. But he didn't realize that not all of these relationships were positive. He remembers a friend he refers to as the negative friend, who always brought sad stories and complaints about life. Each time they met, he felt more exhausted and frustrated than happy. Initially, he thought he was helping his friend by listening, but over time, he realized he was being pulled into that negative emotional space. It took him many years to understand that some people in life do not bring positivity. Instead, they drain our mental energy. If Michael could go back, he would be more selective about the relationships he maintained, not out of selfishness, but to protect his own mental and emotional health. At 50, we have enough maturity to recognize who brings positive energy and who takes away too much without offering corresponding value. It's essential to take care of ourselves, and sometimes that means setting clear boundaries with negative relationships. Michael advises that we should regularly reassess the relationships in our lives. Pay attention to how you feel after each conversation or meeting. Do you feel inspired and joyful, or just exhausted and stressed? It's not always necessary to cut ties, but sometimes reducing time spent with certain people, or even having an honest discussion about how the relationship affects you, is crucial. Finally, Michael encourages us not to hesitate to seek out new relationships, even after 50. New friends and positive relationships can arise at any time in life, as long as we are open and ready to embrace them. These relationships will help us achieve better mental health and a more meaningful life in the years to come. 4. Exercise is the best natural therapy. Many people in their 50s often think they don't need to worry much about exercising, especially when they still feel healthy. Michael was once like that. At that age, he believed he was too busy, too tired, and seemed to have no time to work out. He wasn't overweight, and his overall health at that time was fine, so he thought he didn't need to prioritize exercise. But now at 75, he understands that this was a huge mistake. Michael shares that if he could go back, he would never underestimate the importance of physical exercise. Working out is not just about maintaining shape or losing weight, it's a crucial part of maintaining overall health. It benefits not only muscles and bones, but also keeps the heart healthy, balances hormones, and enhances mental clarity. He realizes that if he had started a regular exercise routine at 50, many of the joint and mobility issues he faces today could have been prevented. Exercise is also a natural therapy against depression and anxiety. Michael recounts that, although he didn't realize it when he was younger, he had faced prolonged feelings of sadness and stress that he thought were just work-related. After he began exercising regularly on his doctor's advice, he felt as if a fog in his mind had lifted. This realization helped him understand that exercising is not only good for the body, but also an excellent way to relieve stress. Michael advises that, at 50, our bodies still have enough strength and endurance to build a solid foundation for the future. Don't wait until your body starts to ache or health problems become serious before beginning to exercise. Start with small steps, even just a 15-minute walk each day, and gradually increase the intensity. He also encourages not to focus on just one form of exercise, but to incorporate different activities, such as aerobic exercises for cardiovascular health, weight training for bones and muscles, and flexibility and balance exercises to maintain mobility in the long term. Michael emphasizes that exercise should not feel like an obligation, but should be seen as a way to care for oneself, to live a fuller and healthier life. The key is consistency and regular habits. You don't need to become an athlete, but regular physical activity will help you feel much stronger and more energetic in the years to come. 5 relationships are the key to happiness. At age 50, many of us can easily make the mistake of letting work and career overshadow time spent with family and friends. Michael also fell into this trap. At that time, he always prioritized work, thinking he was doing it for his family's future. Family gatherings, meals, and occasions with friends were often pushed aside because he thought he could make up for them later. But by the age of 75, he realizes that what he sacrificed cannot be regained. Michael shares that if he could go back, he would spend more time with his loved ones. He missed many birthday celebrations of his children, many family dinners, and many opportunities to reconnect with old friends. Those moments truly brought happiness and meaning to life, not career successes or the money earned. He understands that family, friends, and community relationships are the deepest and most lasting sources of happiness. He advises that at age 50, we still have enough time to build and strengthen important relationships. Start by spending quality time with those you cherish. Don't just be present physically. Listen and share sincerely, as this is how to forge deeper emotional connections. He also recommends doing an inventory of relationships. List the important people in your life and consider whether you are truly dedicating enough time and effort to them. It is not the number of friends that matters, but the quality of the relationships you have. Michael emphasizes that the emotional support from family and friends not only brings happiness, but also benefits physical health. People with strong social relationships tend to live longer, experience fewer illnesses, and cope better with difficulties. In contrast, social isolation can be as detrimental to health as smoking or lack of exercise. One important thing Michael learned is that it is never too late to renew or expand relationships. After age 50, we can still make new friends and build new relationships based on shared values and interests. These friendships not only bring joy but also help us feel that life is more meaningful and fulfilling. Finally, he advises that we should cherish and prioritize relationships in our lives, spending time creating valuable memories with loved ones. As we age, it is those memories and feelings from family and friends that will be the most valuable assets we can carry with us throughout our lives. 6. Live by your own rules. At age 50, many of us often live by the expectations set by society, family, or colleagues. Michael was also like that. In his middle age, he achieved great success in his career, owning a large house and luxurious cars, all the symbols of success that society values. But deep down, he felt something was missing, a sense of emptiness he couldn't explain. Now at 75, he understands that for many years he lived by other people's standards, rather than by his own desires and values. Michael shares that if he could go back, he would allow himself the freedom to live in a way that he truly desires, free from the pressures or expectations from the outside. He realizes that everyone has their own path, their own rhythm of life, and there is no need to compare oneself to others. Success is not only measured by career or wealth, but by living a life true to your own values and desires. He advises that at age 50, you still have enough time to stop and reflect on the path you are on. Ask yourself, is the life I am living truly what I want? Do the decisions I am making reflect my desires and values, or am I just trying to please others? He encourages everyone to take time to reflect and understand themselves so that they don't reach the end of their lives with regrets about having lived for others instead of for themselves. Michael also emphasizes that change doesn't have to be monumental decisions immediately. You can start with small steps, altering aspects of your life that feel misaligned with your true self. Revisit the passions, hobbies, or values you may have forgotten. This not only helps you feel more meaning in life, but also brings freedom and happiness from within. He also shares a valuable lesson. Surround yourself with people who support you in living authentically. Friends, family, or colleagues who genuinely care for you will not try to force you into a mold. Instead, they will encourage you to grow and live according to your own values. These are the people you should cherish because they help you explore and live true to your authentic self. Finally, Michael advises that living by your own rules does not mean ignoring the feelings or needs of others. It is about finding a balance between being true to yourself while still being a responsible member of society and in your relationships. Don't wait until old age to realize this. Start today because true happiness only comes when you live the life you want, not the one others have predetermined for you. And those are the precious lessons from Mr. Michael, a man who has lived nearly a century and has deep experiences about life. We hope that these insights will encourage you to reflect and improve your life. If you've learned something from today's video, please share your thoughts in the comments section below. We would love to hear your stories and perspectives. Don't forget to like and share the video with your friends and family so that we can explore the values of life together. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.